So last week we have discussed about what is this infection, what is disease, what is health. So this week we will be discussing a small topic, that is how we are getting these infections. What are they? So now we are experiencing this corona problem. So many of these terms are very much clear to us. For example, infectious agent. Infectious agent means which can cause a disease, any type of disease. And next come is reservoirs. Reservoirs means where these microorganisms can be seen and they can reproduce. And portal of exit. Portal of exit means how this microorganism is exiting from one that means from one organism or from the host. Then comes the mode or means of transmission, that means from after exiting how these microorganisms are transmitting their diseases. Then the portal of entry, how this microorganism is entering into another organism. Then suspectable host. Host means where this organism can grow and make cause some diseases. So these are the main things we have to know. That means there will be an infectious agent, there will be a reservoir to that, there will be a port of exit, port of entry, transmission mode, and a suspectable host. And this is one of the diagram which is given by the WHO, that is break the chain, hand wash. And hand wash is considered to be the most effective method to control almost all the diseases before it is causing to us. In many cases it is. And break the chain, so this is the chain that is caused. That means if it is caused to one person, it can enter to another person in different ways. So this campaign is now followed in break the chain, that is corona. For the corona they are doing hand wash and other things. So they are breaking the chain, this chain of transmission, that is port of entry, port of exit, suspectable host, everything, by a simple method of hand wash and wearing mouse, etc. Mouse, we wearing the mask, not mouse, mask will be the port of exit, and through this hand touched here and there will be considered as port of entry. So this is what they are doing now. And what are the different methods and modes of transmission? This is what most commonly explained in your textbook. The mode of transmission, most commonly there are six bond methods are there. One is direct contact, indirect contact, droplet particles, airborne particles, common vehicle, and vector borne. Direct contact means microorganisms will come in direct when we are in direct contact with some other persons, any of the host or anything. So this can be spread from one person to another, direct contact. And corona can be considered as one among the things. Corona is considered to be direct also, indirect also. It is there in the droplet also, airborne also. And indirect means through some objects, contaminated clouds, etc., if they are transmitting. So that is called as the indirect transmission. And next comes the droplet infection. Droplet infection means whenever we are sneezing, whenever we are coughing, small particles of droplets will be spread over this atmosphere. When they spread over this atmosphere, that droplet can enter into another person. So one best example now it is running, it is corona. Corona is spreading through the droplet infection. Apart from that, common flu and viral flu, they all spread through this droplet infection. Next is airborne. Airborne diseases can be spread through, mainly through this droplet infection, and it can move from one host to the another through this air. That is why during this corona time it was said that no person has to sit. That means a group of people should not be there present inside a hall, especially air conditioned area. It should be opened, all the windows, ventilations, whatever doors, everything is possible, it should be open, so that we will be getting good airflow system, so we can reduce this. And the common vehicles, they are transmitted as food, by fluid, etc. Next is vector borne. Vector borne means one organism will be carrying that particular disease causing agent. One such example, best example that we can know is malaria. Mosquito is the vector for carrying this plasmodium vivax, which is responsible for causing malaria. And why they are coming inside of us, why they are coming inside is the case is just for reproduction. So virus can live inside the host body. Bacteria do not generally, the bacteria never, they don't generally live in the big, but we have bacteria E. coli inside our stomach, but they are not pathogenic in nature. And virus, bacteria and fungi, they will multiply very far quickly, and worms do not multiply because we have worms inside our stomach, which is parasitic in nature. They don't uh, re- they don't multiply very fast, it takes time. That is my worm infections, we will come to know very late, but viral infections, fungal infections, etc., we will come to know very fast. So these are the some of the examples which you have to know, that is for the airborne diseases, common cold and tuberculosis. Now we can put there corona also. Foodborne diseases, food poisoning and typhoid. Waterborne diseases like cholera and amoebiasis. Lifestyle means how we are living, lack of exercise, taking more junk foods, so we will getting this heart disease and diabetes. And next is a vector borne diseases like malaria, dengue and other sexually transmitted diseases like AIDS and syphilis. So they are also caused, these common names you have to keep in mind. So there are number of tissues, that means that our microbes can infect us. So when they are infecting in the lungs, mainly we will get cough. So if something is infected on the skin, we may get some itching. Sometimes we will be getting inflammation, that means we will get small boils like things on our body. So these are the main things that is coming under this, where how these diseases are spread. And the principle of treatment I will take next time, because it is incomplete and finding some difficulties here, so I will take this principle and treatment next time. Thank you.